soon.
Yeah, we back in the building, and can I? Yeah, how's everything? Thank you. Yes, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. We in the building. Today's situation: facts versus fiction. So I don't know where to begin. It's been crazy. It's been goofy. Amongst a lot of things that's been happening. The Epstein files, Democratic representative in Minnesota, Miss Omar, got sprayed with some type of chemical while she was holding a speech. Uh, Mark Anderson, some guy, try to free Luigi. Oh man, you can't make this stuff up, man. You can't. Also, listen. Do we still have a constitution? What are we doing? That's something that people should think about, because when you can arrest journalists, like the other day, 4 journalists was arrested for doing their job, asking questions, reporting the news, talking about what's going on, and they was arrested. Yeah, they was arrested. This is where we at with it. It's crazy how this is going down, and people don't understand. Like, it's goofy, because when you try to silence people for their opinion or because they don't think the same as you, it's out of pocket. It's really out of pocket. But as they showing, do as we say and not as we do. So, yeah, it was Don Lemon, Georgia Ford, another lady. It was 4 journalists that was arrested for doing their job. They was recently let go. Got to appear in court. Of course, this is going to be ongoing for a while. But is our amendments under fire? What's going on? Also, I want to talk about a lot of people. This should be a thing against people just putting false information out there and just lying. And people need to understand, even when I'm talking and whatnot, fact check it, because 9 times out of 10, I already fact checked some of the things that I'm talking about. But people need to do that, because people be really misinformed with a lot of things that's going on. It's because people tell them lies. People just tell them whatever they think, and a lot of people don't even care nowadays. If it makes sense to them, they just run with it. Or especially if it's against something or someone or some establishment they don't like, they don't even fact check it. They're just going to run with it. They're just going to agree and accept it as being true. And it could be false. That's where we are with it today. In this time. It's crazy. But, of course, the hot topic of the week is the Epstein file situation. That's a real touchy situation as far as the Epstein files go. That's you can't make this stuff up, man, and it's sad. And what's happening and how it's playing out is like You got people talking and this and that, but what's really going to happen besides the victims getting a nice check? What's really going to happen? Now, a lot of people are aware of certain things that took place, that happened, but those that's still at large, it's nothing going to happen. Like, what's really going to happen? Like, honestly speaking, what's really happening? Somebody please tell me, let me know what's really going to happen. What's really going to take place now that it's out there? I'll wait. Tell me. Some of these people own major businesses, big businesses. People still going frequent them spots. Some of these people got hands in a lot of things. People going to still do business, still mingle and keep it moving. So what's really happening? We know, we know. Some things were said about the current, president on his role he played. Past President Clinton, his role he played. Elon Musk. The list goes on. That rabbit hole is deep and vicious. Like it's crazy. But my whole thing is, it's like now that people understand what happened. Matter of fact, people don't even fully grasp the full concept of how this thing was played out. And this is like this is like a good novel, just that got so many chapters, and you just can't stop reading it. That's what it is, and also it involves spying and certain people being compromised. Yeah, and it's crazy because this is what it is. But my thing is, now that people know this, everybody, is online, putting up pictures and this. They even tied that little girl that went missing, Benet Ramsey, but I forgot her name. The little girl, she's somehow entwined in this. This is getting crazy. But again, what honestly is happening? What's going to happen? Checks going to be cut, big checks, and a few years from now, we're going to forget about this. That's what's going to happen. And now it's going to be going on still, just in a different place, different person, different location, different people involved. That's what it is. It's sad to say, but that's what it is. What can you do? Talk about it, share about it. That's what it is. Also, HUD is cleaning houses. People, listen, if y'all don't know, HUD is right now. It's just like, look, they're cleaning house. And what I mean by that, like, now they're making it so that you have to prove that you are American citizen to get certain benefits and all that good stuff, okay? And if you're living in, say, an apartment building and you don't have your stuff together, yeah. It's like all immigrants who do not have proper status Yeah, and landlords, uh, yeah, and people that's on Section 8 and whatnot, like, like, let's say, like, a person in the family passed, he or she had Section 8. So it could be passed down to a family member. Nah, nah, no more of that. And they ain't paying the value as they used to, or as they was before these new these new stuff came into play with the HUD. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Lots. So, uh, and also they stopped funding for first-time homeowners and all that good stuff. They pretty much they're making it hard for minorities to get housing, public housing, and all that good stuff. They're making it hard. They making it hard. They are making it hard for people now. They are really doing it. So back to the guy, Mark Anderson. So he was a guy that walked into a federal detention center and try. Oh man, I don't know what he was thinking, but he tried. Now get this, he tried to get Luigi Mangini out of there. And check what he had. He had a barbecue fork and a pizza cutter. You can't make this stuff up. I just would like to know what was running through his brain when he walked in there and thought he was going to walk out of there with a high profile individual like that. That was crazy. That is like, you can't make it up. That was crazy. Sincerely. All day. Crazy. Also, to Ferio Farm. I like your music, especially the rap trap, the new one you just dropped, Rap Trap, I think. But let me say this. The situation with 21, what you said about 21 Savage and Two Times Finesse, uh, I don't know what's, I guess you saying because 21 Savage and the situation with his peoples as far as Young Thug and them and the telling and ratting, whatever happened. Okay. One point they made that you can't tell people in their hometown who they are, how they move, and how what you stand on. Okay, may not be the same thing other people stand on. I think you put something in play that shouldn't be in play. I don't know if it was just to get clicks, likes, views, whatever. Get people to tune into your new album. But by the way, like I said, Rat Trap is hard. I like that. That joint is hard. That's the type of rapping you should do instead of that all that drill and that's dying out. That's dying out. Right, real shit. But again, I think you went a little. My opinion, I think you overstepped with the 21 Savage suit. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm yeah. No, I'm not. He think I'm gonna pay for his tab. He's crazy. But anyway, I think that you really overstepped that, bro. That's my opinion. I really believe that you should have went that far with it. Because to my understanding, bro is really about that life. 21 Savage is really about that life. With Two Times Finesse, uh, all I can say is like, I think certain things you should have just stood away from. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion right there. So with that, people, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next flip of things a little later. We're gonna get back to this. Right now, I'm just gonna pay my tab and go food shopping.